morning. It's Amami day 2, but Japan day 4. Look at this. It's kind of the same as last night at sunset, but this is sunrise. And yes, I am wearing the same shirt as yesterday morning because I packed light, okay? I have one pair of pajamas. Get over it. But anyways, today is like a half day here in Amami, and then I'm flying back to Tokyo. So I have to leave for the airport at like 11:30. It's like 5:45 a.m. right now. Honestly, I was planning on sleeping more. My alarm is set for 8:30, but I woke up to pee. And then I remembered how close the beach is. It's like 1 to 2 minute walking away. And I was like, 5:30 a.m., 2-minute walk, sleep. So of course I'm here at the beach. I went to 3 beaches yesterday, 3 different beaches. This is one of the ones I went to yesterday because it's right by my accommodation. But there's never anybody on the beach. And I know, like, I didn't go to the touristy beaches because there's specific ones that are very touristy. But it's so cool to have the beach to yourself. Like, and it's like, how is it this beautiful? And just me. Yeah, last night when I was editing the vlog, it was just so quiet and peaceful that I was falling asleep at like 9 p.m. editing the vlog because I was just like, oh my gosh, like, it's just, being in Amami is so peaceful and the people are so lovely and like, it's just so like untouristed, if that makes sense. And like, I knew that coming in because most people, like most foreigners, when they come to Japan, if they want to go to an island, they go to Okinawa. And that's, so I heard like Amami was the island that Japanese people go to, like, on vacation, so that they don't have to be around tourists. And it's true because a lot of the people I was talking to the other night were like, why did you come to Amami? Like, we don't understand that. And because I have not seen a single tourist, not one, since I've been here. It's kind of magical. But I think it has made it a little more challenging being here because like, they're just not used to tourists. And so the bugs are kind of getting to me a little bit though. I'm ready to go back. I have one bite on my leg that I probably talked about last night in my vlog, but as an update, it is starting to itch a little bit. And my back got sunburnt. My face, you could probably tell, is like a little sunburnt, but my back is sunburn. I don't know why I thought, hey, let's go to like a subtropical island and not bring any sunblock or put any on. So not the best planning on my part, but anyway, so I'm going back to Tokyo today, and then I'm ending my night in a place called Kamakura. So more on that later. Anyway, sorry this was very chatty, but I just can't believe where I am. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the rest of the video. Bye. I noticed these beautiful butterflies in this tree. They're a blue color. It was so cool. And then the nature was just like really naturing this morning, so I decided to go to the grocery store across the street and get a couple snacks for breakfast so I could enjoy it outside. I bought some stuff I thought was gum, as you can see right there, but it's actually throat lozenges. And then I went to the airport and got these cool gelatos as a little snack. I wasn't really feeling the best, so I felt like I needed some sugar. I also hit up the gift shop, bought this cute coin purse to store my yen in, and then when I got to the airport, it was absolute madness. So this is me sweating my lady balls off at the airport trying to get on the train, and I booked an advance reservation and I didn't give myself enough time, so we'll see if I make it. Spoiler alert, ding ding ding, I did make the train. It was a close call, like I've had many of those so far, but sunset from the train was really beautiful, so that's why I chose to film this, because I'm sure we're kind of all tired of train views at this point. But then once I got into town and checked in, I decided to go for a little walk around. I was looking for some aloe for my sunburn at this Japanese drugstore, and it was very hard. I actually just ended up having to ask the clerk using Google Translate. But then I continued my walk around, just kind of getting a feel for the nightlife, and also I was kind of looking for somewhere to go to dinner at, but this is kind of just like a cool area. And then I stumbled upon this arcade with all these flashing lights, so of course I had to go in and kind of see what it's about. So here, yeah, this is just a look at like a fun little arcade. There's many of these in Japan. There was like several of these just around in the same area. It's kind of interesting the prizes that they can get though. Like one of the prizes you could win is ramen, like top ramen. I wouldn't normally consider ramen something I would want to win out of a machine, but if you see here, there's also energy drinks that you could win. I feel like you'd end up spending more money trying to win them than you would if you just bought them at the konbini. But I just loved seeing all the lights. It's so cool. Street views as I kind of took everything in. This is across the street from the restaurant that I decided to eat at. They had some interesting choices. That first dish I showed you with the green and the egg looking thing was actually so gross. They gave it to me for free, but I took a bite of it, but it was nasty. And then here's me having a drink. Yay! This was so good. It looks really dark, like maybe something's off, but it was just like barbecue chicken. And then this was like calamari, and these were pork shumai. Oh my gosh. And then this was like a Japanese style fried chicken. That's karaage, which is also very traditional. These were spicy wings. Hello. Hi. I am in Kamakura today. It was a very long travel day, so today's vlog probably isn't super exciting again, but I'm like done with airports and stuff until I leave now, so I'll have more time to actually see things. But yeah, so tonight I've just been walking around the city. It's Friday night, the vibes are good. Everybody's, and like next week is Golden Week, which is like spring break for them, so everybody's in a great mood. I just had the most incredible dinner, which you'll see clips of. Probably my favorite meal so far. As far as today, it was a whirlwind. This morning, I spent some time like drinking coffee and watching the birds and listening to them sing. And then I got prepared for the airport, everything like that. Made it to the airport just fine, but I started feeling kind of like dizzy and lightheaded. And I wasn't sure if it was just sleep deprivation or if it was from some of the bug bites that I got, because WebMD scared me a lot. Who knows, maybe in 5 to 15 days I'll develop a fever like I heard about. So if I die, it was from whatever bug that was. But anyways, so and whatever, sorry, they're like reacting, I think. It's taking me a lot of like bravery right now to just like film myself on the street. If you can tell, I'm I'm kind of like a little bit nervous about it, but YOLO. Anyways, well, the one thing I did when I was getting prepared to come to Kamakura today, which is about an hour outside of Tokyo, was to book my rail, or like a rail ticket in advance. But your girl did not plan that well because I didn't save myself enough time. So I booked for 4:20 p.m. and I missed that train trying to get my ticket because I booked in advance, but you have to like pick up your ticket, and there was a huge line. And so I was like, oh, I don't want to spend another like 30, because it was like $33 and something cents, like when you do the conversion. I was like, I don't want to have that have just been like going down the drain. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna like pretend that I bought this ticket for the 4:45 train and see what happens rather than just buying another ticket. So I went, you know, you have to put your ticket in, the inspector looks at it. He looked at my ticket and he was like, okay. But the thing is that on those trains, it's all reserved seating. So if you didn't buy a ticket and reserve a seat, you're SOL. And the ticket like conductor person will come by and be like, why aren't you in your seat or whatnot. So I had a seat, but it was for a different train, right? So I was supposed to be 2C on the 4:20 train, but I didn't actually have a seat for the 4:45. So a lady was sitting in 2B, but there was an empty like row nearby. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna make her move and sit next to her. I'll just sit in this empty row. Well, unfortunately, I was sitting there. I'd put the armrest up because, I mean, I know we're all shocked here, but I'm plus size. So it's hard to sit in the seats when the armrests are down. I know there's a debate about like, you know, the armrest is mine and I shouldn't have to sacrifice it if someone's plus size or whatever. Like, I'm not here to fight that battle. But so I was sitting fine, and then this guy came over, and I was like in his seat, or he was sitting in the one next to me where I was sitting. And so I got up to let him sit down, and when I sat back down, I didn't even look. When I sat back down, he had put the armrest down. So I couldn't fit in the seat. And you can say that that's not intentional, but it felt very intentional. Also, he was wearing like a purple hat with like a gold W, which I'm pretty sure is like Washington Huskies. I should know that since I live in Seattle, but if it is, then shame on him. Shame on him for fat shaming me when we're from the same place and we're in fucking Tokyo. And like, don't you have different things to worry about besides a fucking armrest? Like, so I sat like really uncomfortable for a few minutes, but the train ride was 2 hours. So I was like, there's no way I can sit like this. And so, but the lady where I was supposed to sit, somebody had already sat down there next. So like, so there was like, everybody was out of their seats, like in the wrong seats. And so like, I didn't know what to do. I thought about putting the armrest back up, but it was a man, and like, I'm afraid of violence. So like, I ended up just standing. I stood for about an hour and a half of the 2 hour train ride. So, and I was frustrated because I'm like, I paid just as much money as this guy did. Why does he get to be the comfortable one? Like, I didn't want to sit next to him either. Like, but like, I feel like, you know, it's like, he didn't want to sit next to me. I didn't want to sit next to him, but we're on this boat and we can be adults, but he was not being an adult. So yeah, I had to stand, and I was just kind of frustrated because I had to hustle there. I had to kind of like, every time an inspector walked by, I thought they were going to ask me for my ticket. So I was worried, but all in all, I made it here. It's really cool. Like I said, I'm really enjoying the vibes here tonight. And I only really just had like this evening, but I'm spending the whole day here tomorrow before I go to Osaka. So I'm so excited to do a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow. I have to wake up really early. I have a couple job interviews, like phone interviews, but after that, I have a whole bunch of things I want to do tomorrow. So it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. Oh, I wanted to just say a quick thing about like Japanese TSA. It's so efficient. Like even just the way that they literally load the planes like from the back. That makes so much sense. Like I hate the way that we do it in the US. I hate the lines at TSA at US. Like it's just like they just let you go right through. Like cool. Like Donnie, no problems, you know? Just but yeah, I wanted to say that, and I got sunburn, and so I had quite the adventure trying to find some aloe tonight at the drugstore. I eventually just had to like use Google Translate to ask the clerk because I kind of didn't know. I looked everywhere, I couldn't find it. But anyways, I think that's kind of it for tonight. I'm gonna head in and get some sleep maybe, because since I wasn't feeling well earlier. It's probably just because I'm tired, but I'm having the time of my life, and it literally brings me so much joy, like hearing you guys say you're enjoying the vlogs or that you comment on them. Like it means more than you know. It's part of the reason I love traveling, is just getting to show my friends and family back home things that I see, and maybe things that they don't have a chance to go and see themselves. So anyways, sayonara from Japan. This was Japan day, I think 4 or 5? 5. I think 5. I lost track. It'll be titled the right way though, so no worries. But anyways, all right, good night, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful time, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.